Hello, everybody. Are you there? Hello. We got 8 in here and 8 thumbs up. That's amazing, you guys. Hello, everyone. Let's go through. We got Colton Fry. Hello, and finding happiness in all you do. The Paffords. Brandy, I just asked you for update, you guys. Let's wait to get a few more people in here. We're going to need to pray for Charlie. For healing and for the doctors to have the best knowledge and to take care of him and make sure that he gets well. Charlie, I hope you don't mind, Brandy. I shared it earlier. Charlie's in the hospital. He had the illness that most people have right now, and it's just heartbreaking. So we need to make sure that we're all praying for him, but we're going to wait till we get some more people on here. Brenda Baker, hello. How are you? Annie Ann, hello. Rambling with the Brums. Hi to Pafford Homestead, everyone. Pafford Homestead needs all your prayers. Please go out there and just pray for them and lift them up because Charlie is at the hospital and he's not doing that great right now. So Brandy's at home or with the baby, trying to take care of everything herself and worrying about him. And we just need to pray for the daddy. We need to pray for the daddy. Let's see here. Have you started? I do not see y'all. Okay. Brandy, do you see us now? Brazos Family Soaps. Hi, how are you? Yes. Pray for Charlie, you guys. Please, please, please. Brazos, great to see you in here. I haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Pafford says they are transferring him to Sugarland Hospital ICU unit that has a disease control specialist team. He is now on 7 liters of oxygen. They've already done a round of antibiotic IV, so he's very weak. Okay, I'm so glad they did the IV. I'm so glad that he's had antibiotics, and so he's on 7 liters. The last I know, he was at 79 on his oxygen percentage from his pulse ox, Brandy. But I'm glad he got to the new hospital. You guys, pray, 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 pray for the Paffords. I love them. Like I said, I love them fiercely. You need to pray for them. Hey, David, how are you? Mike, praise for Charles. Yes, everyone, please, please, please pray for Charlie. Vision Acres, hello, how are you? Tommy Perkins, good to see you from South Louisiana. How's your weather, man? How's it going down there? Is everything kind of safe or is it settled down by now? And yes, prayers for Charlie. Hey, Annie Ann, will you please put the Pafford Homestead up if you don't mind? I hate asking you for that. I could do it myself. But I don't want to be distracted. Y'all go out and give them some love. Annie Ann's going to post the Paffords website. I'm sorry, YouTube page. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so upset. Like I've been just so upset all afternoon.
Very sad.
I can't think straight. Jason Eagers, hello. How are you? Rocking Up Farm. Hello from West Virginia. Good to see you, Kathleen.
Hi.
Charlie is on top of my prayer list. Thank you so much to my Alabama Farm Life. I just messaged you a couple minutes ago. Not sure if you saw it. Adam with Likeable Homestead's here. Hello, long time no chat. Yes, hi Adam. Good to see you. So good to see you. Tommy Perkins, hello. You're safe. Okay, that's great. That is great, Tommy. Annie Ann just posted Paffords, y'all. Go out to Paffords. Give them a like, subscribe, leave a message of encouragement, and pray. Please pray for Charlie. He's the dad. Brandy's the mom. Autumn's the baby. They need our love. They need our love and prayers right now. Anytime, Chrissy, I don't mind. Thank you, Annie. Lila says, hi, yeah, happy peeps. Hello. Brazo says the 6s is not fun. I know. Another person that we need to pray for is Los Rosales that made the shoot dang, the leather strips for the, what is it? It's called a knife sleeve. Or sleeve? Sheath. Knife sheaths, you guys. Yes. He really needs some prayers too. He's also in the hospital. So Los Rosales, they need our love too. Please pray for him. Brazos.
Cynthia Davis are in here.
CNC, hello. You guys have been rocking it. I texted her today, like the apps I use for like the background removal and the thumbnails. So I got to talk to them today. Awesome, Corey and Cynthia. Good to see you. Brazos says, it's storming here and I'm losing internet. Praying for Charlie. Thank you so much. If that's all you could do tonight, please just pray for Charlie. Please, please, please. Lori Carp, hello. How are you? Yes, Humberto is in ICU. Yes, Humberto is his name. Humberto, you guys. Please lift him up in prayer. Annie, hi to Bar Runge. Hey, Troy. Or I'm not quite sure who's on here, but hi, Bar Runge. Willis Dockery, you are so sweet. Hello. Good afternoon from Georgia. Willis is one of the first to always comment on all my videos, and he always has a great comment that has to do with like the content or the subject. So Willis, good to see you, man. Awesome. Colton says, hi, everybody. Hello, Colton. Is this good enough, Colton? I know you love it when we go live. So every Tuesday night at 8 Central Standard Time. Number one, Be Yourself 320 says hi to Margie. Hi, I didn't see you come in, you guys. Hello. Possum Run, it's Mama V says hi, you all. Good to see you guys. So this is not something I normally do, but I really, really want to make sure that you guys are praying for Charlie and Humberto. So please, 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 if you could just give me a second. I'm not a big prayer. I just told him, like, I need to pray for Charlie. And he's like, oh, my goodness, you are? I'm like, yeah, I am. So if we could all, like, bow our heads in prayer, that would be awesome. This is not normal for me, but please, you guys. So, dear Heavenly Father, please, 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 we come to you today to take care of Humberto and Charles Pafford. Please give them strength and give their doctors all the information that they need and all the strength to make them feel better. Please put the oxygen through their body and let them come above this horrible pandemic that we're dealing with. Please, please, please pray for them and their families, that they heal fast and that they feel better. Amen. So quick and simple.
That was good.
You like it?
You have to do that for us every night.
Well, I mean, I pray to myself. Do you want me to pray with you?
I pray to myself too.
But you guys, please, please, please. I don't pray out loud either, but Charlie and Brandy are so dear to my heart. And Humberto, I don't know you, but anyone that's dealing with this right now, you guys pray for Jaws. Roger and Shannon are they're starting to feel better, but they've been kind of all out of sorts, feeling horrible from this pandemic. V is what I'm calling it. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to get political, and I don't want to get banned from YouTube or anything like that. So I'm just going to keep calling it Pandemic V. But I'm serious, you guys. This is serious. Not political. Don't get political. Don't comment political. Just pray. Just pray for them to get better, because they have kids and husbands and wives and family members that need them, and they just need to get better. Amen, David, with Hood's Custom Shop. Thank you so much. Brazos family said amen. Good prayer. Thank you so much. Jason Eckers, hello. How are you? Tina Ladybug, amen. Thank you so much. Rambling with the Brums, thank you so much. Pray, guys. Willis, Colton, thank you very, very much. Thank you so much, dear sister. Thank you. I think it might be Troy with Bar and Forge, but I'm so sorry if it's not. I don't know who's on the website at the time when there's 2 or 3 people for the channel, but thank you so much, Bar and Forge. Brenda's saying hi to Lori. Annie Ann says it has hit our neighborhood as well. Yes, Annie Ann. So Broken Arrow, I haven't been up to date on their school, but I know just a little bit north of us is Glenpool, Oklahoma, and their first and secondary elementary schools are now on code red. So they have no more school. They're at home learning, and what else was it? Okmulgee. Preston told me Okmulgee, which is a little south of us. They're at home learning right now. So the schools are starting to shut down. All the kids are gathering together and spreading the illness. So that's what's kind of going on here in Oklahoma. I know it's going on everywhere, and it's horrible, horrible, horrible. So if you joined us last week, we didn't feel very well. And I told you, like, I didn't feel good. And he said he didn't feel good. So we can... Preston started not feeling good. So we continue to not feel good. And what that means is burning between the ears, headache, behind our eyes, felt really lazy and tired. Our bodies might have physically not been tired, but our eyes and our headache were so bad that we wanted to lay down and go to sleep. Jeremy never does that, because he's like this guy, like 6:30 in the morning, let's go, let's take a shower, let's do stuff until I go to bed. And I'm not that person. So, like, my birthday was on Saturday, and we got home at like 12 or 1, and I went to bed, like, out, like, went to sleep, not watch TV, out. I did make dinner, so when they returned from fishing that evening, dinner was ready, and he's like, baby, you want to eat your steak for dinner and have your birthday cake? I made a birthday cake for myself, and I'm like, I don't feel like it. Like, I did not feel good. So Preston and I went to urgent care, and we had the rapid test. That's why we went there, because the CVS and the Walgreens locally, like in Bixby or Glenpool or anywhere in the Tulsa area, there are 2 to 3 day tests that they like mail off to a lab. So we went to the urgent care. They required us to be seen and pay a copayment, all that fun, wonderful stuff, even though like United Healthcare says they're going to waive anything that has to do with what I'm talking about, the illness. So the rapid test was negative, thank God, because Preston started to get snotty and sinusy, but he has the worst allergies. He's allergic to every tree, all the grass, horses, dogs, cats. Like that
Right.
poor boy is allergic. We've had allergy testing, all over. So that poor boy has been through the mill. But when your kid's eyes get red underneath and you could see that they're kind of getting sick. Preston's been like that since he was born. Like we could always see when he doesn't feel good. So he and I went, it was negative. They called today because they actually mailed it off to a lab and it was negative for the illness. So thank God. I did not want to expose anyone that's immunocompromised. I didn't want to send the kids to school because I know many kids are immunocompromised, and I know some parents that are dealing with cancers and all kinds of compromises. So I did not want to be that person, and I hope that my thoughtfulness helped. But I know that there's so many people in the world that just send their kids to school and don't give crap. So that's what is hurting us right now, I believe, is people that just don't care. So I have missed so many people. Tim Posse, hello, how are you? Oh, Jenna Wiley are in here. Hello, Jenna Wiley, Altruistic Farmstead's here. So you guys, I know I've been rambling on. I just want to let you know that we are feeling better. Jeremy, you're feeling better.
I feel a lot better. I'm sneezing a lot. It's just allergies, but I haven't sneezed so much in my life. Well, I have, but in the last few years, I haven't sneezed so much. So I've been sneezing and sneezing and sneezing.
Yeah, so I gave him a Zyrtec.
Yeah.
And did you take a Mucinex and the Nasonex today? No. So allergies here at our house always requires a Zyrtec or Claritin, whatever you prefer. Rhinocort, Nasonex, whatever you prefer. Nasal spray, nursing. 2 snorts each nostril once a day, and then a guaifenesin, 400 milligrams, either 1 or 2 a day, depending on how congested you are. And it generally makes you feel better. So Preston and I are on that regime, but I gave you a Zyrtec.
Yeah.
So he took a Zyrtec today. So I haven't heard you sneeze. It helps a little bit up there, but
feel a lot better though, for sure.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. This is our 3rd live on Tuesday night at 8 Central Standard Time. And like I said before, we're trying to stay consistent, and we're loving it. We're loving that we get to see everybody. Guys, there's 48 people in here and 24 thumbs up. Thank you so much. 48 is a high number. Generally, we have like 20 to 30 because we're random, and we'll just pop up with a random live. But this consistency has been wonderful. So I did put a few things on our live that we can go over and discuss that's happening this week. This is new for me. I usually kind of keep it quiet on like what's going on in the homestead and not share, but why not share? Because you're going to love the videos. You're going to see the videos in the future, and here we are. So I think number one, what I need to say, if you follow us on any social media, Preston deleted all of the iMovies today. Well, it was yesterday. So we're in the car, and he's like, hey, Mom, I freed up space. I deleted everything. And I'm like, and he's like, why would you do that? I was like, no, you didn't. He's like, no, you didn't. And he's like, yeah, I did. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Because I don't know when to take him seriously because he jokes all the time. And he's such a good boy. Like, he knows not to do that. Well, lo and behold, this morning, drop him off for school, come home, like, hey, it's a day to post a video. And nothing. I posted a picture like my iMovies is solid blank with a plus sign like, hey, welcome to iMovie. And I was like, oh my God. And half of them were edited and ready to be uploaded. And some of them were like half edited. And I'm about 10 videos ahead, which makes me so excited. I'm never that far ahead. It's something I've learned from the 30 videos, 30 days is like, just keep videoing and have them for the future. But thank God we bought the new Seagate extension hard drive last week. And every time I threw stuff off my phone or off his phone, I would throw it in a file with the date and the name and just not touch it. But I would upload it to iMovie. So when he deleted everything, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But I'm sweating now just thinking about it. So I was able to go to the new Seagate, which is 8 terabytes. And they were there. They're not together. They're not in order. I don't care. I'm able to grab them and start editing. So thank goodness, because we're doing a series for 2021 deer plots that's starting with all this equipment we're purchasing.
Oh, it's a series, huh?
Well, I'm not putting it as a series, but it's all under my hunting playlist. So it's like the spreaders, are you okay, bub? Don't slam the microwave. The spreaders, the disc, the seed, the fertilizer, the soil test. And that leads me into this next conversation. Hi, Rusty Pepper. How are you, Pepper? Good to see you. This is one of the things I want to share with you. We got the soil test report back. We've been waiting 14 days. Today was 14 days. I know if you all have been following us for a while, you want to hear about the orchard. So why don't you tell them, my love?
So the pH is good, but the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are horrible. So they originally said we need to apply 16 pounds per 1,000 square foot of 19-19-19 fertilizer.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So that food plot is 2.5 acres. So do the math on how much fertilizer that would be. A semi-load probably. But anyways, so I called them back and talked to them, and it was kind of a mistake. And we got it figured out, and it's going to be a lot less, but it's still a lot in order to get it completely up to par where it needs to be for good growing potential. But we're going to do as much as we can this year, add some fertilizer and stuff to make it better and better. But I'm not going to probably be able to apply what it needs. So
he did the math, and correct me if I'm wrong. It was like 688,000 pounds of 19-19-19.
Yeah,
at the
16
1,000
pounds.
square foot of 16 pounds.
But that was only 1 acre because it's 43,000
Right.
something square foot
Per acre. So
Yeah,
it was like
so it was-
almost 700,000 pounds of fertilizer. And I was like,
If my math was
oh my
correct,
God.
but yeah.
There's just no way.
Anyways.
That would be thousands and thousands of dollars, and that's buying a buck pretty much.
Yeah,
We're not doing that. We're growing antlers, but we're not buying bucks, you guys.
So we've already got our seed that we're going to put out and everything, which is mainly wheat and oats, and there's some other stuff in it that does grow with bad soil anyway. So it doesn't take much to grow it. So I think we'll be all right.
So Ricky says, so no lime. Nope.
No what?
Nope. It says
Nope.
no lime
No
suggested.
lime. No
Isn't
lime
that crazy?
required.
It says no lime required, Ricky.
So our pH was 5.9, which it even says on the bag of feed, if your pH is between, it's 5 point something and 7 point something, you're good.
And that's neutral. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's a good pH.
So that's crazy. But
and like you saw last time, like it was all sand, like completely sand. If you saw our videos, like just
like powder.
Powder, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it grows grass. I mean, well,
and weeds. I mean, like, and the
It's mainly
sumac
all
comes
weeds.
back, and the oaks come back,
Yeah.
and just like grass.
But we're gonna do the
field
best
grass.
we can with it and call it a day.
So what we decided to do is get granules, and we're going to fertilize with granules, and we're going to wait until it's supposed to rain. And there's no rain forecast whatsoever. There's random pop-ups, but we're going to wait till right before the forecast of rain. We're going to run out there. We're going to use the new seeder that he put on my 52 Ford 8N. And that's amazing, by the way. Be looking forward to those videos because they're heartwarming. Like, they make you're so
You
cute.
like it? You
I
like
do.
the cedar?
He drove behind me today back from the neighbors, and you're so
Yeah, we tried out the cedar at the neighbor's house.
he's so
today,
cute. It makes my heart melt.
See how it worked.
You're so, I love it. So we're gonna use that and go back there. But what I suggested is we do that and then go back in a few months and just do a worm compost, like the worm casting compost that I do. He's like, can you do 45 gallons? I'm like, well, you don't need 45 gallons of compost to put in for the worm castings, but you need 45 gallons of water. So I'm going to have to do the math. I mean, I think I could figure it out. The math. I think I could figure it out, but even just doing a foliage spray on the existing,
Right.
like whatever comes up from. So what's in that?
What's this plant?
From
It's
whatever's planted.
wheat,
I think it's all
oats,
beneficial, you guys.
Australian peas. I can't remember what else it is.
It's Australian peas.
Yeah.
Oats, wheat. No, Australian.
But it's all disked up. Preston actually did all the disking
that boy.
and loved it. So
I shared with them the video of Bubby.
yeah,
You guys
he's
take
out,
the trash?
he's out there having a good time on the tractor disking it up.
So
He
you
did a
guys,
great
it's called
job.
Super Buck Mix. I'm not sure if you could see this or not. It's called Super Buck Mix. So it's got oats and wheat and clover. It's got some rapeseed. This is what was suggested for our soil. So we bought what, five bags?
6 bags.
Okay, so how
So
much
one bag is
per acre?
And we've
Okay,
got
so
a couple other areas. So I'm going to
So we
oversee
have different
as well.
stands
But
that we clear and maintain around the stands and around, because in Oklahoma you can have a feed stand close to your, what would you what would you say it? What is it called?
You can have
Like you could have a
bait.
feed
You
bait.
can have,
Yeah.
You can bait.
You could bait. I didn't
Yes.
want to say the wrong word. Right. So you could have
Right.
it close to where you hunt from. It is
Correct.
legal in Oklahoma, but it's also really nice to maintain the area that we are.
Right, and we're trying
that
to
they're
draw
hunting
the
in.
deer to our property and hold them here. That's the ultimate goal.
Guys, take a minute to look right here. Do you see
that's-
this guy?
That's Rookie Roo.
So he, ever since he was a baby, always gets his own chair. Whenever we're out by the pool, when we're outside, he gets his own chair. So he's been sitting back here patiently, just sitting. Sit down, Bobo. Here's your blanket. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. There's Ruger. Say hi, Ruger Boo Boo. You guys are so funny. Yeah, food plot. Yes. MB Heritage is in here. Hi, you guys.
Hello.
Nikki and Bobby. Hello. Well, Michael. Let's see here.
We do not put out salt licks.
You did before.
Well, I put a
couple years
mineral
ago.
block
Okay.
out, and they didn't touch the mineral block. Yeah, so, but a salt lick, I've heard about those too, and never done it, but we might try it. I'm wanting to do some mineral blocks. So I think I'm going to try to do mineral blocks as well.
So you did those a few years ago, the brown ones? You put one on every stand?
Those were...
Well, every gravity feeder.
Right. Those were what I just said.
Is it the same mineral blocks that I buy for the goats?
So a mineral block, they I don't know. You just have to look at the store.
Okay.
Mineral.
Well, they have like the red ones and then the yellow ones.
Right.
And the yellow ones have sulfur in them. And I know people feed
Right.
the sulfur ones to their goats and to their sheep to get rid of flies. But I think it's just straight mineral or straight the lick, right?
I don't know. You can spend as much
Hey,
money as you
Margie.
want to and time in doing this, and it can get out of hand real quick.
It can.
Yeah.
Totally.
But we like hunting, and that's hunting and fishing's our biggest hobbies. So we like to spend time getting it ready and participating in
And
it.
it's a guy's world here. I mean, even the dog's a boy. The fish is a boy. Barely any. Well, I mean, chickens are girls, but yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. So what else are we going to talk about, you guys? Let us know if you have any questions. I'm sorry that I'm behind and we're trying to. Do y'all have NRS? Hold on. Just saw someone's comment. Hi, Chris and Jeremy. Hi, Patty. Hello. Hi. I sent you back a little message earlier, Patty. Not sure if you saw it. Let's see here. Jason Eckers. Hello, Margie, Patty, Bar Run, Vision Acres. It goes so fast, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so the corn, you're putting out your corn feeders. My Alabama Farm Life.
Okay,
this
that's Kathy.
week there are a few fawns everywhere. Yeah, there are fawns everywhere. We only have one fawn that's here. We have, yeah.
You can't tell if it's a boy or a girl yet.
Can't tell, no. But yeah,
I saw the spots.
Normally last year I fed year round and spent a lot of time and money on feed, and mainly it was just doe that hung out all year. And so I did a bunch of investigating, and that's pretty much what they say can happen. So this year, normally I would start September 1st, start feeding, getting them accustomed, which is probably what I'm going to do, which that's tomorrow, isn't it?
October 1 or September 1. Yeah. The dove season?
I think so. Yeah. So, I'm probably going to wait a few days, probably later in the week, because if you haven't priced corn.
Yes, you guys.
Oh,
lumber, land, and corn are outrageous.
And even, yes, the protein that I mix into it is just outrageous. But luckily we found a sell on it and got a good deal on that. So I've got the protein to mix with the corn, but I haven't got the corn yet. So I got to do the corn. So and once I start feeding,
September 1.
Once I start,
I don't know if you guys can see it. Here's dove right here. September 1 is dove season, Oklahoma. I know, but I'm just saying.
But yeah, once I start feeding, they eat it up, and each feeder's 250 pounds. So I kind of figured last year we probably put 6,000 pounds of feed out, feeding the whole year. So
all year.
Yeah. So this year we're not like I said, we're fixing to start, and it'll be a lot better. But they'll eat it. I've had them eat 250 pounds in a week, but on the average, about 2 weeks at the minimum.
So each gravity feeder we have is a 350, right?
250.
Is a 250.
Yeah.
So that's 5 bags. So
7 bags.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is 5. 50-pound bags is 5.
No, we have 350 something. We don't have.
You have
Well, we put
350s.
7 bags in, don't we?
We put
4 and 3. Yeah.
7 bags. Okay.
I
Do you want
thought
to tell them
they
what
were
you share?
250-pound bags.
No, they're bigger than that because we put 7.
We put 7 50-pound bags, but I thought they're only 250-pound feeders, and they're 50-pound bags. So maybe
That'd
I'm
be
wrong.
350.
Maybe I got
Another
350
100. So it's 350
feeders.
gravity feeders that we use.
Yes.
And so do you want to tell them do you want to share your proprietary blend? Okay, he doesn't want to share. So whatever we put in there. But so this year,
Actually, you can watch
corn,
our video.
yeah, you'll see exactly what we are. Jeremy doesn't want to share.
Yeah.
But corn is so much more expensive than protein this year. And then protein just went up this week, you guys. And we use like the 14% all stock, and we use it for everything. We use it for goats right now, but they don't really get grain. They're all on grass. Otherwise, they get the goat blend that has a coccidiosis. It's called a coccidsat. Since last year, if you follow us. Is something burning?
He's
You make
cooking
lo mein?
food. Yeah.
Ew, I guess it smells like it's burning in the microwave. But so protein went up like $2-3 a bag. So
Well, it's the same with corn. It went up.
Yeah,
about
it
the
did.
Same,
so the regular place that we buy it is like $7.49 a bag, and other places it went up to what, 9 something.
9, and we had other places over 10, $11 a bag.
So we went, and Jeremy's like, I'm buying a case, or not a case, a pallet. I'm buying a pallet, which was great because I mean that's what we use for the goats and chickens and the quail. Yeah, because it's the old price. And then he like goes to the truck, pulls the truck around, and comes back. He's like, I bought another pallet. I'm like, great. So we got 2 pallets. I mean, we brought the flatbed truck, the flatbed trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, and hopefully, I mean, that won't last us through the winter.
No.
We still need to get some round bales. We have like 5 or 6 out there. We probably
We
need
got
to
some
get
on order.
do we? About 8? 8 to
8,
10?
yes.
8. Okay. So that'll get us through because last year, I think we got 8 last year, and we have like
We got a whole bunch left last year, and we
We
have
have
some left.
5 or 6 left from last year,
Right.
which is it's fine. It's really fine because we like switched it out and got new stuff. So we're trying to build up for the winter. We're trying to get ready for the fall and the winter.
And Preston,
Yesterday-
he actually split some firewood.
Yes.
He got a fire in his pants, and he went out there and I'm going to split some wood because we already had some cut up. So he went out there and started splitting wood. So we're prepared.
David, we don't know anyone that does corn directly. None at all. David was asking, do we know anyone that does corn?
Well, there's places I've heard that you can buy in bulk, like if you had a 55-gallon drum or whatever that you can pull up to and it fills it and stuff like that. But then you have to take it out of that and then transport it to the feeders.
So we need to get like a big silo. We'll get a corn silo. That looks so good next to the house.
Yeah,
All
right.
silver.
Right.
It's like a red top to match the house.
Yeah.
You do that for me?
So needless to say, the bags are a lot easier to handle.
Yeah, that's true.
But eventually we might be able to get into something like that. I don't know.
My Aussie garden and kitchen. Hello, how are you? Good day, everyone listening to and also looking over what I can. Kids are being homeschooled. Yes, 11:30 a.m. here as we are in lockdown. That's right. Australia's in lockdown. They can't leave their house, you guys.
Seriously?
Yes.
Again?
Well, Darren was live the other night and he said something, and then I've heard Nettie say something, and Adam with Silhouette. So I've been noticing it for a long time, you guys. Pray for everyone, you guys. I mean, Australia is in lockdown. Like, they are not allowed to leave their house. Be thankful that we get to leave our house and go get feed and go get milk and Walmart. Well, our Walmart was closed last week for 3 or 4 days for cleaning. Yeah, for cleaning. But you guys, Australia's completely locked down. I think England maybe too. My Auntie Mel lives in England, and I think they said something about lockdown there.
This is crazy.
It is. We can't even afford to. I can't read my trifocals that
Produce.
far. We can't even afford to produce corn here on the farm. Seed corn prices are crazy, plus all the other expenses along with it. Yes, that's Barbara and Forge, you guys. It's true. It is so. It's all outrageous right now.
It makes you not want to even buy anything. I mean,
It just
with everything the way it is, it's bad.
it just makes you want to be like self-sustaining.
Yeah.
You know, my garden hasn't done that great, but I'm trying, but we can't live off of it. But we can continue to grow, and we got the greenhouse, and we got the animals if we needed to live, if we're going to be preppers, which we're not, but many of our friends are. So I think our ears are open. I think we're watching and learning. I think we're slowly doing things to prepare to be preppers. But we really do love modern day conveniences.
Yep.
Like it's really hard. Like the other day, I'm like, I want steak for my birthday, and we went and bought steak. So
Cheap steaks, but they were steak.
they tasted good.
They weren't bad.
Check out Preston's channel. Thank you, Margie. David says, if you had a big silo, it would hold 900 bushels, and you can get with the school or corporation and let them know you might be interested in a reject load of corn. Nestle Purina, the Nestle's in Oklahoma City, rejects a lot. Awesome.
Really?
Like my animals and the deer don't care about rejects, David. So that would be
Right,
amazing to
right.
look at. Like I wouldn't mind getting a silo. I wouldn't mind at all. Bomber
Yeah.
Steve, hello. Welcome over across the pond. Bomber Steve is in the house. Good day, y'all. You can leave your house for 5 reasons, but limited movements. We can go shopping or essential workers to school as remote for in Vic and NSW. So that would be Victoria and North South. Oh, well, I'll show you guys. You can leave your house for 5 different reasons, but mostly not. Vision Acre says it's okay. Our garden fell flat on its face this year. I tried so hard. Our garden, Visions Acres, between the black beetle bugs or whatever you want to call them, the stink bugs, they were all over my tomatoes. And then the squash bugs, stink bugs, the gray ones were all over my squash and my cucumbers. And so I picked and picked and picked every day. And I let them and was able to get them past a month later than last year because I walked away at the end of July, and now we are at the end of August now. So I did get them an extra month, but those blister beetles suck. They suck.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to go pick tomatoes because I don't know. I just don't want it myself. I feel like just tearing everything out and starting over. But I need to grow some okra. We got 60 days before the frost, and I need okra because somebody and Preston loves pickled okra. So our neighbor gave us some, and they love it. And
It's fabulous.
I made 6 quarts the other day, but I had to buy it at a farmer's market. It was like $2.50 a pound. So I'd love to just grow a whole bunch. So we have red crimson okra that's coming up. However, it's like more than an inch wide, and like by the time you find it, it's like 3 or 4 inches. But it's so big, and then the top is turning red. So if I picked one here, one there, it's not enough to fill a jar.
Right.
So it's like, do I let it go to seed and then like wait for more to grow and then jar them up? That's fine. But so it was in my pocket.
What are you looking for?
Well, I had the okra seeds from Pathways. Pathways gave me it was the Cargill's. It was her grandpa's, the Cargill's special okra that I would like to start growing. So I prepared the beds today, and I'm going to start planting them tomorrow. And then he brought over some spent hay it's not even spent. It's new that no one touched.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like put that all over the raised bed gardens. Corey and Cindy said, Preston, do good morning, guys. Hello. Possum Run said, thank you to Tim, Tiny Posy. Jason said, Paragon Forge. Jean Ackland, hello. Hello, people of the tube. Hi, Jean. Bomber Steve said, first day of spring, snake season. I'm pumped up like a tractor tire. If we're going to talk about snakes, so we have a lot of them. We won't use the word anything. We'll use dispatch, okay? So we have a lot of copperheads often when it's very, very hot. And like we do our own things with them, and we posted videos before that you've seen. But like a month or so ago, a friend of ours came over, and we were trying to tell him about the copperhead. It was Matt Payne, if you guys don't know him. He came over, and we were trying to tell him about the copperheads. He's like, let's go dispatch some. So we went into the goat pen. We got to the first tree right in the goat pen, and there's what?
2 of them.
There was 2.
Yeah.
2. And so then we got a little bit further, and there was a few more, wasn't there? Right past that first tree.
I think that was only 2 we ended up.
But they were
getting.
like right there by the tree. So we have a spotlight, or whatever on the backside of the barn, but that was right at dark. In the past, like last year, we were able to just go back and forth. We got 17-acre goat pen. We just go back and forth. We got 6 last time? We went last year, last
6
July.
or 6 or so.
The heat brings
yeah.
them out, and as soon as you shine the light on them, like you could see them, and they start slithering. Like we
No,
have so many snakes, you
It's
guys.
scary going out at night. You don't want to go out there without a light
No.
for sure.
So like if I have like put up chickens or something, Jeremy's are like, here's a flashlight and here's another flashlight, and let me walk behind you and press and go with mommy. And do you have a weapon? Like, yeah, I've got some snippers or cutters, because what else do I usually find when I go out there? That pygmy rattlesnake.
Yeah, that was one time. We've
Yeah.
only killed one of the, or dispatched one.
I think
Have
2.
it been 2?
Wasn't there one on the
One
side
or
of the
2.
house? Yes. And then the other pygmy on the other
I don't
side of the house.
remember.
Anyways,
I know one.
We have tons of snakes here, you guys. It's crazy. Hi there, Boots and Bounties in the house. Hello,
Hello.
Casey and Steven. Half Century Farm, hello. How are you? Paragon said Jason with Rocky Knob Farm. Even though corn market is pretty good, it's hard to pencil out the profit on it. Yeah, I could see that completely. Casey is saying hello to everyone. Oh, what is that water noise? I already fed the fish. Yes, people ask why my corn is $7 a dozen. That's why we raised 15 acres this year, but we sold it. LOL, no spray used, help sell it. Yeah, that's true. It makes it all organic.
Right.
But I can imagine having big crops. We don't have and never have had big like production crops, or it would be hard to not spray it. I watch all those documentaries on Netflix and Prime. It'd be so hard to not have like a commercial crop and not spray it. Whether it be like the peaches, the apples, which you can't spray, but you might, because it might, and then it might kill the bees, and that's a bad thing, or the corn, and that's a whole other GMO thing. But it's amazing, like what farmers have to go through.
I don't know how they do it.
My Aussie Garden Kitchen said good day to Boots and Bounty. Great to see you. Colton said hi. I had to take a shower, but I'm back. Hi, Colton. Good to see you again. Kathy said hello to Boots and Bounty.
There's a couple people wanting you to say Eric's deal.
Are they? Where are they? Did they say that?
Yes.
I didn't
Korean
see
Cynthia Davis. And I think somebody else did
CNC
too.
Music Factory.
Find some water bottles for a featured video that we're
Are you?
for tomorrow.
You need shorts
Oh,
on.
really?
Can you put shorts on?
Yeah.
So tomorrow you have a video. You guys, Preston posted a video, was it today or yesterday, about his dream pool pond. If you have not gone out to Oklahoma Drone Life, please go out there. He's still at about 2,600 hours, so he needs about 1,400 hours before he's monetized. But I'll tell you what, this kid has been working hard on the farm. He's been helping Daddy.
Big time.
Like he's getting up before us, asking us to get up to go like disc the crops, and oh my God, this kid is amazing.
They're out of school on Mondays. Like I said,
Yeah.
we've talked about it. But anyways, it's 6:30 in the morning. He's waking me up. Dad, let's go. I'm
Get shorts on, buddy.
Hey, it's a little early. Let's go 7:30. So 7:30, he wakes me up. Let's go. I was like, all right, let's go.
That was
But yeah, he's
Sunday or
all about
Monday?
it. That was Monday.
Yeah. And like
That
they were
was Monday.
gone for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
You went to the orchard, and then you went to 2
We've
and 3.
been all over.
into
We've
the
been
lily
all
pad.
over. All right, here you go. Ready?
Tell Corey and Cynthia, do the Eric. I'll
Huh?
say hi to everybody first.
Howdy. Oh, am I supposed to do it now?
Do the
Yeah.
Eric Dompierre.
Good. Oh, I gotta get. I gotta get the voice deeper, you know. Good morning, guys.
You're so
I'm just a
cute.
trained professional.
A trained professional.
Right.
You're so cute. I
Good
love you.
morning,
Good
guys.
morning, guys.
Good
Is that your best
morning,
Canadian
guys.
accent? Good morning, guys. Yes, he's Canadian.
That is
Well, it's
good.
French. He's not you. No, it's French. It's
Where's my
Canadian.
coffee?
No coffee. Canadian.
That's funny.
It's a challenge every day. Yes, Byron Forge, it is. Fruity Pebbles?
Again?
Dude, crap.
It's good,
So
isn't it?
many.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you Ghostbuster cereals. You want? It's got marshmallows. It's
But
really
it
good.
makes a mess.
Yes, copperheads.
Oh, fiddleback. It's fiddleback.
Baloney. There's no fiddleback. Look at this boy. He left his chair. Move over. He left his chair. He's so funny. 9:40 in Georgia time for 3S Yes. Good night. Good night, Willis, Valkyrie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching every video and coming to every live, Willis. Have a great night. Corey and Cindy said, that's awesome, Preston. You're the man. Casey and Steven said hi to Margie. Hey there to Debbie with We Are Garden Gals. Possum Run, Mama B says good night to Lila. Okay, I guess Lila's residing, guys. I'm going to head out. I'll set Preston's playlist. Thank you, Lila.
Thank you.
Love you. Whether you do that or not, we love you. But he needs it. Lila's going night.
We got a future animal coming to the farm here soon, right?
We're not guaranteeing.
Are you telling me? Or are you
I'm
telling Lila or me?
I'm telling everybody. Future animal.
He's a
say
future animal.
Don't say what it is. It's special. It's my animal.
Your animal.
And it has to do with the school. So it's not
Brrr.
Shut up.
Brrr.
just
Debbie's saying hi to Casey. Half Century said Fruity Pebbles. Yes. Yes. You know the generic ones in the big bag that's like a 5-pound bag.
right. Right.
She said Fruity Pebbles. They love Fruity Pebbles, you guys. And they're gluten-free. So we're good.
Exactly.
It's all corn.
Exactly.
Bar Run. Oh, it went away. Bar Run. Hey, y'all. Need to head out. I appreciate the support. Really hoping for the 1K subs on by September 26th goal. If we hit it, we're going to do a 12-hour blacksmithing. Holy cow. 12 hours of blacksmithing, you guys. Go over to Bar Run Forge. Like, that's ridiculous. 12 hours. Can you imagine being under that heat and hot? You better make me something while you're doing that. Something really, really cool. I love watching blacksmithing. But you guys go over to Bar Run Forge, BARR Run Forge, 3 different words, and give them some love. Like to them, subscribe to them, hit their little alert bell, and hit all, not personalized. Make sure you hit all. So you're alerted every single time they upload new content. But give them some love, you guys. They're awesome guys. Backwoods Mindset. Hello. Mullet's looking crisp. It really is Backwoods Mindset. I permed it 2 weeks ago, and it's the gel wore off from school today, but it's looking so much better because otherwise he was like, it's not his fault. It's just kinky, crisp hair. Boots and Mouse said night to Bar Run. Debbie said hi to Aussie. Hello, Mama V. Possum Run said good night to Bar Run. Boots and Bounty says, oh my. Boots and Bounty, what are you oh mying about?
Oh my.
Where's my Emma? Where's my Logan? It's 8:45 here. I don't see them on here. I don't see Miss Emma. Nanya, hello, evening. Good to see you, Nanya. I'm so happy that you're in here. So I already told you earlier today, loving your greenhouse. So the 2 carports I showed you earlier that he lifted up off the ground and they were welding. Your greenhouse is going to be amazing. But so Nanya, what I was going to ask you is, you were talking about lemon and lime trees. Are you going to actually direct sow them in the greenhouse, or are you going to plant them in planters in the greenhouse to grow them? That's one thing, because he's in Texas. So Nanya, what were you going to do with those? Because I was so interested in that. Oh, Boots and Bounty was saying because of 12 hours. I know, right? Bar Run, that's crazy. 12 hours is like a lot of work. Yes. 12 hours of watching TV. Betty Jean, hello. Good to see you. She's saying hi to Nanya. DJ Plus 3 Outdoors, hello. How are you, Margie? Thank you so much, Margie. She's putting Bar Run Forge's website link down here. If you look under M. Pedmar, that's Margie, you guys. Go ahead and click on that now or later after this and give him some love over there. Let's see here. Nanya said, yes, direct in the ground. Oh, I'm so excited. I wish that we were warm enough, but he's doing it in the greenhouse, so it stays warm in the winter. But I'm pretty sure they have a little bit more mild winter than we do here. I mean, this past year we had a winter week that was below
2
zero.
weeks.
Was it 2
Wasn't
weeks?
it almost 2 weeks?
I think it was.
It was below freezing.
Yeah. No, below zero. I'm talking about the week it was below zero.
It
was like
a few days.
A few days below zero, but there was a couple weeks below freezing.
Freezing for like 2 weeks.
All right. And if you watch our videos, there's a video out there where we kept the goats. We actually put them in the barn. We made a makeshift area. Poor guys, they were all kind of compacted, but we didn't care. Like, they had water and food and hay, and they were warm. We had some heaters going. We brought a mom and a baby in. Like, when it's like -8 out, just take the wind away. Take the wind
Yeah.
away, and they will be okay. And there are 20 of them huddling up, but I hated it for them. So in the daytime when it got warmed up, we'd let them out, and then we'd bring them all back in the barn. And they wanted to go back in there. They knew it was
Right,
cold out.
Right.
But I hope to never have to do that again. I
No,
feel so bad.
that was weird.
Ruger, what's up? Ruger's ready for some love. Ridge Life, hi, Tim. Towards the external hard drives. Ouch! Thank you, Tim, so much, you guys.
Yeah,
we got a
thank
super
you.
chat from Ridge Life. Tim's over there. Thank you so much. He said towards the external hard drive. Me and Tim were talking back and forth earlier, like, oh my God, I hope you didn't lose your footage. And then during his live, he showed me 3 external hard drives. I was like, oh my God, you got 3. So we've got 2. The last one I messaged him was 8 terabytes. So hopefully it lasts a while. But
So Tim
that's
goes
a whole other
live
yes.
before us.
Tim goes live Tuesday at 7, and he does the watch and grow, you guys. So make sure before you come over here at 8 on Tuesdays, you go to Tim at Ridge Life at 7 o'clock, and he does the watch and grow. And he also does Thursdays at 7, I believe, where he does all kinds of great stuff. Mail calls. Sometimes he does some challenges, like hot peppers and things like that. Do not pop that. Do not pop that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Jack's new video.
I've got to go tinkle. I'll be right back.
I
I gotta tinkle. I gotta tinkle. Carry on the conversation. Oh, Bobo. Look, Bobo wants to take over.
So I was watching Grow Jack. Oh,
You
God.
all right?
Pretty Pebbles coming back up. He grew 123-pound watermelon.
Grojack did? 123-pound watermelon.
And 1 pound 9 ounce tomato.
Really? That's huge. That's huge.
Oh. And then he said,
Are you all right? You better get a drink.
"Oh, I got it."
You got it?
Yeah. And then he said he had 2 watermelons, I think. Then one of them they harvested and then brought it to a show, and he has another one that he said is bigger than that.
Wow. That's awesome.
Everybody, if you're not subscribed to Grow Jack, go subscribe.
Grojack Outdoors?
Yeah.
Is Jack on here?
No.
But
He's talking about the watermelon, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
tell me.
so-
I have
123 pounds.
so far.
No, they
120.
harvested that
Did
time.
they?
Yeah.
And then
What about pumpkins?
they haven't said that yet. That's another video. And then
You guys, if you have not gone to Grow Jack Outdoors, he's Preston's friend, and they talk all the time. They mostly talk
You all
about
right, bro?
trapping and hunting, but
Go get a
he has
drink.
been educating Preston
Get a
on
drink.
some vegetation. So 120 pounds. You want a drinky? Want some Berkey water?
no. And then he had the 1.9 or 1 pound 9 ounce tomato.
1 pound 9
1
ounce
pound
tomato.
9 ounce. He brought a big tomato to the last meetup that we went to.
Oh, dude, I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
He's got a 1 pound 9 ounce. Did you see what kind it was? Was like
It was red.
beefsteak. Oh, it was red.
It was
It was red, you guys. Jack's tomato was red. Jack or your dad, if you're in here, tell us what kind of red tomato it was. Or text. He might be in bed. I was going to say text him and ask him what kind. Hey,
Go, bro.
you want some water?
What'd you do?
Were you
Just swallowed them off.
or a fingernail?
That's crazy.
Here's DJ 3 Outdoors. Have a great night, y'all. Got to jump off of here. Thank you so much, DJ Plus. You want to come show those, sweet baby? Hey, text because now everyone's going to want to text Jack and ask him what kind of red tomato it was. Piggy butt. Say
That's
excuse
not
me.
nice.
That's gross. Come, you can come show these. Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to show. Limited edition.
Hey, come here.
Only get them at Shop Local.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
Preston.
icing.
That was just little baits that Preston's been making. He's been melting down.
How we doing?
Plastic and making little baits.
Where did it go?
It's over there.
Tell me what you're doing.
I'm making soft plastic baits.
For fishing.
I need to get more molds.
Yep.
So he melts down the old plastic or rubber baits. What's going on, buddy? Get a drink.
Go get a water, bro.
He must have inhaled a feather or something, you guys. Yes, David with Hoods Custom Shop says that he watches Jack. Betty, I'm so sorry. He went outside. I'll tell him when he gets back. Boots and Bounty said hi. Tim with Ridge Life said hi to DJ. Okay, there we go. DJ plus 3 Outdoors. Backwoods Mindset says hi to Tim. Jason Ecker says we've had some 2 pound pineapple stripies. Oh, That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. So I love the pineapple ones, and I just have the straight yellow. I'm sorry. Is there any over here?
No.
I don't have any over here. I thought this is the one, but it's not. It's a patty pan. So I love the straight. This is to Jason. I love the straight yellow pineapples, but the only ones I had that might look like that were Baker's Creek Copia or Cobia, Cobia, and they were red, and then they had like the purplish yellow streaks in them. I picked one yesterday. I guess I have all the tomatoes are gone here. I got some peppers coming in.
Yeah.
Do you want me to share Grow Jack's? Yeah, sure, Margie. If you can, that's great. We love Jack. He's such a sweet boy. He's always on the phone with Preston. They're always talking about boy stuff, fishing and bass ponds and trapping. Mike, how are those 24 new chicks doing? Okay, Mike. So, are you better, baby?
A lot of snot.
Okay.
A lot of snot.
Is Zyrtex wearing a so Mike. So the 26 chicks, which were the buff Orpingtons, they're doing really great. However, a few days later, Jeremy forced me to buy 13 astrolopes. Like he forced me because it was a minimum of 10 and they were $1 a piece, and there was 13 and I couldn't leave the rest of the 3. So he's just like, you've got to buy these astrolopes, Chrissy. So I've got them in with the buffs. And in fact, earlier before this, I took them outside and I put them in an outside brooder so they can still be warm and they're completely covered in case it rains, which it's not going to rain like the next 7 days forecast. And gave them big boy water and feed. And they were so happy. Like the sun was coming in the side and they were like all doing their like, where they spread out their wings and get all warm. So I was excited to do that. And then we have our random Easter eggers or barnyard mix underneath lean-to. So, and then we've got a whole bunch in the incubator. I've got a hatching addiction, guys. I'm so sorry. But the 26, 4 of those are Rhode Island Reds. The other 22 are all buffs. And then we have like 13 buffs already. Most are at lay, but I've been saying that for like 2 months that they're at lay. They're not laying yet, but they should be soon.
Hopefully.
Yes. And then hopefully we go to some farmers markets and sell some buff eggs. Some buff chicks, and maybe grow some out. Sell those.
There you go. That would be great.
It would be. Brenda Baker, hello. Jack's amazing at that fair. He was at the largest pumpkin was $368. Holy cow. Preston didn't tell me about that. We put the calcium to them in the high tunnel to keep them from splitting. Okay. So Jason's talking about the tomatoes. He said he gave them calcium to keep them from splitting. That is one thing that my tomatoes do. They do start splitting. And they talk about like too much water, not enough water, like your watering regimen. But I'm pretty consistent on it. And sometimes mine still split. So that means that they got huge on those pineapple tomatoes. That was the yellow ones. I haven't had them in a while. They got to be a determinant. I've got to look it up. They were Baker's Creek's pineapples. Check out Grow Jack. Nanya says, gotta run, guys. Bye, Nanya. See you in a day or so. You're always the first to say good morning, good evening. How's it going? First year. Good to see you. You guys, we are getting close to the end of our live. We got 4 minutes left, and we, of course, hate to leave when there's 27 people in here. We got 50 thumbs up, you guys. Thank you so much. So we have 4 minutes left. If any of you have any questions, please put it in the comments, and we're going to try our very, very best to read them and catch them and answer your questions. Keep it PG-13, please, and let's go. PG-13. Question time. Is that even a thing anymore?
I have no idea.
I know G, PG, PG-13, R.
R, yeah.
I'm cool with PG-13 for family vlog, but it's not called that anymore. It's called weird stuff.
Idea. We hadn't been to the movies or nothing it's been
years.
A long time. Yeah.
We haven't been on a date in years.
Right.
Except
all this pandemic stuff has messed everything up.
The last date we went to Hard Rock. We did. That was 2 or 3 years ago.
2+ years ago.
We've been here 2 years, so it was 3 years ago. We
haven't went nowhere since.
So we haven't had a date in 3 years. So we went to
other than on our property.
We go on dates on our property once in a while. We hold hands and we put the trash in the trash can.
Oh, yeah.
If you
that's
followed
fun.
us, you get to see it. And then we go to the clearing, see if we can see deer. And then he shows me like things he's done around the property. That's our dates. And I like those dates, but like a go away date with a babysitter has been like 3 years, right?
Right.
So we went
But honestly, I don't
love going. Like by the time we get there, we're like, let's go home to the boys. But that one was fun though. So we went to Hard Rock, and we generally walk around and watch everybody else win money. And then we listen to music, get a drink, have a good time. And then last time we went to that was all you can eat buffet. And they had scallops and prime roast. And then, oh my God, their dessert bar was huge. So we went there. And, you know, when you eat, you don't want to really like party or hang out for a while. But we put a few dollars in some machines and we lost it all. But it's always fun because
when you go into a place like that, you
you spend $20,
$40, and then I'm done.
Yeah, and then we're done, and we just walk away. But we just enjoy watching everybody else.
If you go to the penny machine, you can make it last a while sometimes, just to have a good time, you know. But
you'll spend $20 on any other date getting ice cream or something. So it's fun entertainment on a penny machine. Like you could go like an hour on $20 on a penny machine. So it's cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
But just people watching, I think, is the best. But yeah, it's been like three years since we had a date. So
it's been a long time.
But I'm not necessarily saying I want to go on another one. I want to be with the boys because I would rather be with the boys, but not now.
Yeah, no.
Not now. I don't want to go to any big public anything. I mean, it's bad enough to go to Walmart. I hate it. But let's see here. So Boots and Banner said night to Nunya. Possum Run. Mama V said bye to Nunya. Jason says we add it to our irrigation along with the Miller's fertilizer. Lori Carp says, good evening. Bye, Lori. Thank you so much for coming over. Tim with Ridge Life Night, y'all. Good to see you. Jason says, thank you. Super enjoyed being a part of your live stream. Thank you, Jason. Jason Eckers, Rocky Knob Farm. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming over tonight. Boots and Bounty said, couldn't tell y'all our last date, right? So next time you're in Oklahoma, I'll take your babies and you guys can go have a date. It's only a 9-hour drive. I mean, no big deal. No big deal, Boots and Bounty. A little Frenchie. Anna, hello. Good evening. Good to see you, little Frenchie in Big Texas. I just watched on Tim's Ridge Life your egg video. So cute. Walt Moore, Dan Wilson, hello. How are you? Y'all have a great night. God bless. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night. Really appreciate you. Boots and Bounty says, hey there to little Frenchie. Boots and Bounty says, night to Walt. Little Frenchie says, hey to Boots and Bounty. Corey Cynthia says, hey, y'all. Have an awesome night later. Bye, Corey and Cynthia. Talk to you soon. I'll text you. Bye. Love you guys. Possum Run. Mama V says, took myself on a date to the casino a couple weeks ago. Good for you. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun sometimes. Brenda Baker said, good night. Good night, Brenda. Love you. Have a great night. Boots and Bounty says, you can come babysit in Tennessee. No, it doesn't work. I'll babysit for free. You come to me. I'm not going to you to babysit for free.
Right.
I'd like to go to Tennessee. We went through Memphis on our way to and from Florida. Right. But it was all highway. I didn't really get to see anything. I don't know how far you guys were from Memphis, but that was 8 hours on our way to San Blas. Boots and Bounty says you can come babysit. Possum Run said good night to Brenda and to Corey. Casey and Steven said no deal. Boots and Bounty said no deal. Not happening. Hey, fine. I guess it is my turn. You came to my house last time and spent the day with us, but I guess it is our time. We need to do some more traveling.
What's going on?
I know. Yeah, what's going on in the world makes it so hard, you guys. But I love you, Casey.
I'm not afraid of it by no means, but it's getting more personal knowing people that are going through it.
Yeah,
now, so
it makes you want to be recluse.
It makes you want to
not ever leave the house, and it makes you not want to send the kids to school because you feel like you can keep them safe, and you can. I mean, like if we stayed at home, we've got plenty of room and plenty of things to do.
Right.
But you run out of food.
Yeah.
Because kids don't want to eat sustainable food. They want Doritos and Takis, and you all know Parker. Comment in there what you think Parker wants. Every single time we go live and in all the videos what he wants. Christian Payne, where are you? Christian can tell you everything that Parker wants, how he wants it, how he likes it, what kind of bowl, what kind of fork. And then we go to her house and she makes exactly like that for him because she knows it's easier to not deal with
Exactly.
Parker. You just give him what he wants. Isn't that sad?
It's sad.
He's my sweet baby, you guys. He's my little baby. Tacos. Woo! Bye, Possum Run Home said, thank you so much, you guys. Okay, well, we're past the 9 o'clock and we really want to try to keep to a tight schedule. So thank you so much for watching. I hate to leave y'all because there's 24 in here, but I really love it. Everyone, give us a big thumbs up. It really helps the analytics. The algorithm loves whenever you like make a comment or do a thumbs up and lets them know like somebody is interested in our channel. They do like us and to continue sharing it with the whole YouTube world. So please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yes, Jason Akers, thank you so much, you guys. Thumbs up. And with a little Frenchie, Big Texas says, still trying to feed the fruits and veggies, but very hard. Boots and Bounty says, Logan had to learn to cook for himself because he won't eat much of anything I eat. Yes. So Parker can make, he calls them Totinos, which is his pizza rolls. He can make mac and cheese craft only. I cannot buy generic. Like, you see these posts, it's like, what can you buy that's not generic at Walmart? Kraft. It has to be Kraft. Walmart mac and cheese is not good. And then you got to put tuna in it. So it's got to be mac and cheese with tuna mixed in. Totino's pizza rolls. Where's it? Pizza Lunchables. You know, the $1.50 ones.
Yeah.
What else? That's it.